determined that you had to go to the mental hospital and how you broke out that bitch. And they had to find you and come bring you back. You're a mental patient. So I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. And the world is making fun of you, and I hate that for you. But continue to get your money, continue to do whatever you do, but do it on your own, of your own name. Or you can use my name, but not in no bad way. Don't be on no, oh, I'm Glorilla. Don't lie on me with it, bitch. You could have kept going with the stud realist shit. People saying you look like me, the stud version of me, bitch. Do it like that. I might would have went ahead and did something with you. But I don't fuck with you. My siblings that I don't fuck with, they know why I don't fuck with them. Me getting money don't make it no difference. If I didn't fuck with you 7 years ago, I still don't fuck with you no matter that I got money, bitch. Go get your own money. Go get it how I had to get it, bitch. I don't owe you a fuck ass thing. Bitch. Now, I hope this run you up too, bitch. Go live screaming at the phone with your goddamn schizophrenic motherfucking ass and make you some money, bitch. And keep my name out your mouth, keep my mama name out your mouth, keep my daddy, keep my whole family name out your mouth, bitch. Go do something with them bullshit ass friends you got over there. Ho, keep me out of it. Now, love y'all, bye.
You went live and tried me like I don't keep motherfucking receipts. Girl, my mama wrote a motherfucking essay to that group text. And you got everybody on her line. You had the Eddie Miracle going live line. You had Hugging on her line. You had that old spineless ass Trick going live line. But I'm the bad guy. Scott the bad guy. Scott the bad guy. Y'all got to excuse my new jury, my bad. It got a twinkle when it jiggle. Fuck. I'm the bad guy though. But now, see, and then look, this is what I'm saying though. Y'all constantly want to sit here and say, I'm using some clout. I could have been exposed them messages. I could have been did that. But oh, you want to call Olivia? Who I got tatted? That's Olivia, ain't it? That's Olivia, ain't it? Don't they say Olivia? On top of my eyebrow? You want to call Olivia and get her to come on your live and lie like she ain't struggling? Bitch, I'm the big sister, ho. I'm the motherfucking big sister. Don't come for me on there one of them days. Now you looking stupid. You know I had them messages, did you? Then hold on. Damn, that one. Hold on. Change the motherfucking name. So now I can put it on live. That's her number. Hold on. Y'all bitches gonna stop playing with me. And my mama gonna wish she ain't never do that shit. You should have stayed out of it. Okay. This is Wednesday, January. Hold on, let me flip the camera around. Okay, she already changed the number, so excuse this broke ass phone. She already changed the number, right? This says mom. Hold on. It says mom, right? Cool. I'm gonna try to text. See if that motherfucker go through. It didn't go through, so she changed it. It's mom, right? That's her number, right? Ain't that her number? Okay, cool. Okay, she's sending me sermons and shit with her hypocrite ass. This is another awesome sermon. I pray y'all need to stop coming for me, fool. Stop coming for me. I'ma listen to it, mom. Talk about God this and God that. You the reason a family like this any motherfucking way. She sent me $60. I was sending her some other shit. I'm trying to find another text message of me saying, mom. Yeah, this is what I told her. Her and my messy ass daddy. Stop mentioning me in my conversation with him trying to be funny. Y'all gonna stop poking this bird. You're not the boss of me. But that's you per usual. Talk about yourself instead of everyone else. The exact reason I said I don't like this family. Now, who lying?
What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. So I know on my last video I said I wasn't gonna really get into family business, but of course it's the talk of the town right now. And I say this, I'm just going off my perspective of what I've experienced in my family.
So, of course, as you seen with the previous video that I showed before, you know what I'm saying, you came here to see me or whatever. You see Glorilla finally had went live or whatever, giving her perspective on the side of the family. And hearing, you know what I'm saying, her mama side of the story, whatever, her daddy side of the story. And then, of course, people are saying that she paid them, her sister, Scarface, is saying that she paid them to say that, whatever, woo. But one thing I have always saw, especially in black families and what I've experienced, is that we could stay in the same household, but we could have had two different experiences. And I know sometimes, especially when you are older sibling, like with me on my mom's side, I'm the older sibling. But I'm between my daddy, I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm the oldest, and then I'm the baby at the same time. I'm the baby girl, but I'm one of the oldest sisters. And when it comes to both sides, it's like I try to tell my little brother, your experience of how you grew up with mom, or your experience of how you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, my other brothers, how they grew up with dad, are totally different than what I have experienced, you know what I'm saying, growing up with them. And sometimes that's what people don't understand. Now, I'm not saying this could be true, because like I said, regardless of what's put out there, we still don't know what's going on. We still don't know what happened when they was younger. We still don't know how they was raised. We still don't know who lying or not. Either way it go, it's really not our business, but at the same time, this will be going on. Because you got to think that when it comes to parenting, parents don't always get it right the first time. Sometimes they don't get it right the second time. But they do different things, and then sometimes depending on, let's just call a spade a spade. Sometimes when you a girl, especially being raised by a mom, you get treated a little bit differently than you would if you were a boy. That's just the harsh reality of it. Like, some people try to mask it as something different, but you got to think, when it comes to moms, certain moms, a lot of times they either don't like the youthful existence of them, i.e. the daughter, and sometimes they will try to live through them by trying to give them the best life. So you know what I'm saying, sometimes it could be apples and oranges when it comes to that. But either or, like I said, when it comes to their life, they could have had different experiences with the mom. Now, from what she's saying, they both as hell. But just based on what Scarface was saying, she was saying that a lot of times she had to take more ass whoopers than Glorilla. You know? And shit, like I said, that could be true. Because, you know, when you the older sibling, some parents look at you as a second parent. Some parents look at you as the second, you know what I'm saying, person in charge. So they feel like, shit, well, if you let the youngest do that, you got to take the fall for it, because you were supposed to be in place to take charge of that. And then as an older sibling, you like, that ain't my job. I ain't asked to be nobody's parent. I'm trying to figure my own self out. I'm trying to figure out my own identity in this young age already. And you trying to make me be somebody else's parent. So it's a lot. And then sometimes that's what creates the resentment. Like, I really feel like, regardless of what's going on, there's some type of resentment between these folks. You know, because it's like, Scarface don't even really want her talent. She just feels like, she keeps saying she obligated, she owed. And I think I had to get to a point where I had to look past the surface of what she's saying and really look at the fact that I was at Scarface at one point. My brother ain't, you know what I'm saying, he ain't successful, nothing like that. But it's just certain things where it's like, you start to look at your younger sibling like, bro, you owe me. No matter if you make it in life or not, I feel like you owe me, because I had to help raise you. I had to help mold you. Whatever you become in this lifetime, if you make it, I'm due for that. I'm due for that win too, because I helped mold you. And so a lot of parents don't really think about the type of things that they've allowed their child to endure throughout trying to raise themselves, trying to help the parent raise that sibling. And, you know what I'm saying, still gotta sit up here and maneuver being a child, and then the child ends up creating this type of resentment towards the parent, because it's like, you making me, because you chose to lay down on your ass. I gotta take the responsibility of that, because you chose, like Scarface was saying, it was two dumb people sitting up here constantly fucking, making 10 kids. And nobody had the ability to say stop, or nobody had the ability to, you know what I'm saying, put them in a better position. So from a different perspective, I totally get it. But at the same time, y'all had the same 24 hours. The same way Glorilla got out there and hustled, and she, you know what I'm saying, she went after her dreams. Scarface, she could have did the same thing. Now, however she went and did it, if this is what she felt like it took for her to use her sister's name in the process, then baby, by all means, do you. But one thing about it, one thing I don't respect though in this scenario is that she really thinking she bigger than the program. So now you finna get into an industry that you're unaware of, you don't know anything about, and you feel like these podcasts, whatever, these interviews, they fucking with you, but these people are really laughing at you like, because you really don't even know the type of lifestyle or the type of industry that you walking into. And so now, yeah, everything cool right now. And like I said, this is just my theory. This is just kind of my perspective of what I'm seeing going on, and just in certain situations I've seen people kind of go through it. Right now, you know what I'm saying, she going through the podcast, everybody asks her, well, why you feel like you obligated, this, that, and the third. Everything is still going to be tied to Glorilla. And after a while, Scarface is going to get to a point where she's going to get irritated, she's going to get agitated, because now it's going to be like, damn, every time I look around, y'all ask me about my sister. Every time I look around, it's something about Glorilla. What about me? But the thing is, that's where karma come in. You got to be careful about the things that you do, because had it not been for your sister, nobody would have known you existed, baby. So I felt like she should have got to a point where, or hopefully she may still get to a point where she starts to turn everything around and talk about more about herself. Like whatever talent she got, if she funny, keep being funny. Keep putting that out there. But like I said, right now, because Glorilla, she's mainstream, baby. She a superstar. She out there. She going up. Every time she going up and up. And then by you putting her name out there, people are more leaning towards her because she's going up and up. But like I said, I'm from Memphis, so I see more of her stuff hit my social media probably than it gets, you know what I'm saying, worldwide or whatever. And so it's like everything that she's doing now is still going back to Glorilla. So it's like, I think it's one of the things where it's like you want to, like they say, you want to grow up too fast. And I feel like with the industry, she want to grow up too fast, because only thing she thinking about is the money. What she feel like she owed. Like she want to be able to compare herself to her sister. And that's all cool, but at the same time, what goes up must come down. So, you know, like I said, I really feel like parents really gotta be mindful and be careful. Like sometimes, hey, shit happens. We slip up, we had kids in their head. By the time you really get your shit together, the kids are already here. But when you try to make your kids be another parent, it puts some type of vengeful and resentful spirit on them, to where it's like, the way that some parents be wanting their kids to have this particular type of love for each other, it's hard, because now you're putting me in a parental role that I did not ask for. So instead of me trying to be this my sister's sister or my brother's brother, I gotta be that parent. I can't even look at them like they my little sister, because why are you making me calm her? Why are you making me give her a bath? Why are you making me do her homework? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing in my own class. Like, it's a lot of things where it creates a very thin line. It's a very thin line between having a parental role and being a sibling, because it's like, I'm supposed to look after my sibling, true enough, but all this other shit that come along with it that I know for a fact a parent is supposed to do, I ain't asked for that. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, I really feel like that's the dynamic that's going on, because it really ain't them. It's just what they've had to endure as children, to the point where it's like it done grew up into so much hate. And like I said, Scarface, she had her ways, but I can't knock certain things that she said. And she's very aware of the fact that my parents fucked us up. Like, my parents hindered us. My parents kept us away from a lot. You know what I'm saying? My parents did X, Y, Z. So I totally get it. She's very aware. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, word on the street, they said that Glo really don't do for them like she say. You know what I'm saying? She paid them to get on the phone. I don't know. That part right there, I can't confirm. Not my business. I'm just giving my perspective on what I have seen so far. But either way it go, like I said, I really feel like there's a lot that be going on in the black community when it comes to families. Whether it's a single dynamic or whether they co-parent, it's like somebody's always putting a burden on that one particular child, and it makes them end up hating their sibling. And so it's like, once 9 out of 10, from what I've seen a lot, that older sibling is the one that has to scruffle and figure and nickel and dime and do this, and the younger sibling, because they probably had a more relaxed life, you know, where it was like, hell, you probably was the one, the older sibling was the one probably taking all the ass whoopings, you know what I'm saying, and covering for the younger sibling, and the younger sibling just walking in a world full of bliss. They so oblivious to a lot of shit, they don't even know what the fuck going on, because by the time the younger sibling came in the world, hell, the parent tied. Shit, they tied, they done had to raise, hell, the other oldest. So they like, shit, help her figure it out. I'm through. And that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot of older siblings. It hurts a lot of firstborns. Hell, some secondborn. But like I said, in this case, it's a lot of older. So someone had to get it out the mud. Hey, wow, some of them took the easy way out. But like I said, either way it go, though, if they both still had the equal same life, as far as like enduring certain things that they have both described, Scarface had the same 24 hours. Scarface could have made it out. Scarface could have utilized her talents for whatever she did. But, you know, for you to feel like you are obligated to somebody's fortunes and they've did the hard work, they've had to, you know what I'm saying? I remember Glorilla said she did a 30-day fast. It's hard for a lot of people to do things that you do have to cut out, and that you do have to do a lot of discipline for. And I think that's where Scarface, she missed the mark. She definitely missed the mark on that. So that's just my take on that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I feel like it's very much more deeper than her just wanting the spotlight. Or it could just be that, but I see a lot of that going on, and that is something that I have also experienced as well. But when I had to go through my own little journey of, you know what I'm saying, figuring myself out, healing, and learning that my own path is mine and my own alone, then it got to a point where it was like, I can't put this burden, I can't put this anger on my little brother because it wasn't his fault. He was just a little baby boy coming into this world not knowing what the hell was going on. So whatever I had to endure to help mold him, that was just strictly on my parents. And that's something that I have to discuss with my parents. But at the end of the day, as harsh as it sounds, and something that I also had to tell myself, nobody owes you anything. Don't nobody owe you a goddamn thing. Like, you may have had siblings that you grew up with, but you came in the world alone. You came in the world alone. So that's just my take on that, y'all. Sorry for the wait of this video, but I have so many other things in store that you guys will soon see. I'm not gonna talk because I'm just kind of superstitious. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, pre-celebrate a lot of things, but in due time, y'all, in due time. But until next time, y'all, I love y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, let me know how you feel, your opinions, your comments, or whatever. But don't get too zesty now. Because one thing about I'm a black woman. Two things about I'm a black woman from Memphis. So, yeah, love y'all. And yes, after talking about all this tea, please get into your natural herbal supplements, you guys. I'm very big on health, so I highly advise you guys to visit my website. I do deliver no matter what part of the United States country you are at, baby. I will deliver post taste, okay? So I do offer sea moss lemonade, raw sea moss jam, also different varieties and flavors of sea moss, because I know that taste can be a little tricky. This watermelon sea moss is one of my best sellers, so it is available in all different types of sizes. So definitely take a look at my website, you guys, and I hope you enjoy and I hope you like what you see. So until next time, you guys, please take care of your health. You only get one body in this lifetime. Love you guys. Until next time.